that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Oakland Raiders and the New York Giants. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Nope. Or can't afford them. Packers ain't got, you don't have no money. He should be. I haven't checked his contract because I don't have no cap penalty. It's just all well, he gotta be paid. He should be.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Yeah, it is. Right.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
He's just not my style of he's just not my style of running back.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I know he a beast, but
there was no
it's
way
just how I play.
He's going to get a
my
flag on that one, looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back,
he's the only short running back I really like is Bryce Love.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
I got him on a Steelers team in another league, and they hate me with him.
From the gun, Lawrence. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
On the ready. Mike, 49. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Let's go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Yeah,
a good pickup there, 26 yards. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
Yeah.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Two-jet bombers. Two-jet bombers.
First carry of the ball game now. It's C.J. Anderson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Here's Jacobs. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Hey. Hey, Haywood. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. General West.
On second down, it's Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Calling about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Oh, my God.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And it's caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go. 15, Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. Hey, check. Alert 3. Go. Check,
They'll run it with Jacobs. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. One more time with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
Like everybody want them, but don't nobody want to pay for them. Like I told the Packers, I said, send me your rookie wide receiver, a safety, and a first. You can have them.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
Oh, Allen, you gotta release that, man.
He goes down.
You gotta let that go.
State man Chris Jones with a sack there.
We don't
So now
hold on
20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
You got Odell in the sack.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert.
Nope.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Allen off the play fake. Open target here, Darius Slayton. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
I got a playoff game to play after this. Yeah. I'm getting on both
second down
for the rest of the night.
It's Jacobs.
How you missed that,
and they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Thank you, Gator. Hey, tight end right. Watch tight end. Hey, we got four down. Let's go.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
I feel like this O-line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Not gonna get it done.
He's coming. Double up. Any weapon. He's coming. Double up.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second and 6. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Olivier Vernon. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's.
Yeah.
Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance, jump in the stands, no man, man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash, 100 yard catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damages. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Hit dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, this is me and my warriors. Guaranteed to be emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tempo, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, I'll deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash. They slip on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best as I am. Just know that you're keeping it low key. I can drop it to be like a turkey, or I say you to be
Yeah, I think something going on with EF. In my homeboy league, he in the game and he just got kicked.
I'm the lion in the jungle. Just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I took off, ooh, magic. Now I can shoot through the traffic.
Alright, just got kicked.
Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like
Huh?
plastic. They're gonna blitz, pass it. Got it on, smash. Put it
The top of the second.
I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
It don't matter.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Oakland Raiders and the New York Giants. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before
Is your
he's
ball
brought
about to
down
punch you the
at
ball?
about the 23-yard line.
Oh, that don't matter to me.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down,
You get your 7
and they're in
points.
punt formation. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence. Open man is Higgins. 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
And then I'll punt it back because it was your ball.
The extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line.
Yeah. You talking to me? Or?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense. Not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I just do it because I go back and look at tape.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. A 6-yard
That's how I learned how
on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And 5 in the secondary now for the
I was in
Giants
some
on 3rd down.
beginner leagues that like advance every 4 or 5 days, where people like just starting off. But I always get that just so I can have something to do.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs.
Shit, I was getting my ass busted up. But I wasn't playing like I normally was playing because I was helping out my mother-in-law and stuff.
Situation on 4th.
Caregiver for her
on 4th down,
after she had her bone marrow transplant. So that's why I had left the league in the first place. I left all my league. I ain't even start. I ain't even do. This is the first year I didn't do my league.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
Everybody was asking me when I was going to start it. I was like, I'm not.
Game here is a very nice punt. Is
I'll
going
do
to
it
pin
next
back.
week.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that. But that definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
I had a time.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you. Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off. When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can lead from the backside that can run a play down.
I took over the Bills. They were out of playoff contention so far. And then
here on 1st down. Give him a couple
I
on the
won
carry
in
there,
overtime. I don't know how, but I won in overtime. And so I went up. So now we at week 17. I done won 6 straight.
Didn't happen on that play.
They was like, damn. The Bills are in playoff contention. Who would have thought? All right.
And now they'll throw with Allen.
Ooh.
And that's incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Yeah, I was going to even take Jair, but he had traded him, and I was like, well, he said, I tried to give you Jair. I said, you didn't have no cap room. So you couldn't have gave it to me. You had no cap. None. 0.
From the gun, it's Allen.
Oh, you got to throw the ball, bro.
And down he goes. Chris Jones.
Allen, you going to be on your back all game. You don't throw that ball.
And it brings up 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for New York. Fielded at the 20. A good return there, 17 yards.
Like my team, well, y'all restarted anyway, but when I left, my team I had built, them motherfuckers was nice. I had the Chargers.
They've got a 7-0 lead in the football.
I had the Chargers before y'all restarted.
Recon, 152 fighter. Ready?
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive.
I had the Chargers.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
In the first 2 games I played with him, I lost.
2nd and 3.
I was playing on that hotel Wi-Fi, and then when we came home, that's when I started winning with him. And then we found out my mother-in-law cancer came back, and then I just stopped playing.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Watch the
Here we go. 90, wolf.
Watch him.
Hey, Charlie.
Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready? 18, Gator. Watch screen. Go. 50 Cent. Mike, 50 Cent.
On first down, Lawrence. Got a man over the middle, and it's
y'all gonna
complete.
let him go down, or y'all just
And
gonna
he
keep
is
him up?
tackled
That's how
inside
people
the 40,
break
not
away.
quite to the 35. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 36.
What you was looking for? After?
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
You will wake him up. I'm gonna say
looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Allen now looks to throw. And this one's taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check the hot read. He's mine. Mike's 50. 5 wide.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Hey, let go. Look at me. Zipper. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. We'll see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, the offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
A very solid gain of 27.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. All day, baby, all day. Go, go, go. Hey, orbit.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Rosas good with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
2nd and 2. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
24 is the mic. No chance.
Operating from the gun. Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they have possession. And they have it at the 38-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that, and when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. If you got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On first down, Allen. And he's got his man. Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. Rosas True Blue on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touch.
I gotta change this mic volume. Sound devices, volume control.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
Bravo!
2nd and 15. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
56.
So after the INT, it's Allen. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Back to throw. Lawrence. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Ready.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on third.
Go out. Switch. Smooth. There go.
From the gun, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan. I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Give them 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
First and 10 at the 40. 19. 50 to Mike. Hey, watch the ball.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
It's just me and you.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. Mostert. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check. Check 37. Check 37.
Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Run for Pollard. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Tony Pollard, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Leonard Williams able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
To throw on second down. Lawrence. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. We have played 3 quarters, and that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Yep. 57's Mike. Mike 57. What we got? What we got? What we got? Yo, go, go. Go! Mike, 57. Record. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. I got it. Hey. High 7. 5.
On first and 10, Lawrence. Throw left side to Higgins. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. We got the ball. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Hey, Zoo.
2nd down and inches. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss.
Who is number 24?
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Switch.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And he's got his man on the out route. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Mike 57. Get it.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. This is caught.
Nobody over there.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
3 minutes. Offense gonna have to make it.
Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Check 25, check 25, check 99, check 99. Watch safety creep, watch safety creep. Safety creep.
Jacobs now. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
So you just can't buy fresh meat at all?
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be... And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are back within a single score. Zerline good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
4 timeouts, y'all. We need 2 first downs.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Good run back first.
This fielded at the 2. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
You can work with that.
Some programs, 7 to 8 for some other programs. Like when I went up there, they had posted on
the Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And I heard that the Meyer 12-mile had a confirmed case.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
I'm going to ask you about Jonathan. So on the radio, before I got off the car, I heard somebody say, I'm looking at Facebook. I heard
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 12. Allen, and look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong order. Sure.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Back to throw.
Oh,
Come on,
man.
all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. T.Y. Hilton, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. A very important extra point there, up and good. Elsewhere, they're into the 4th at FedEx Field. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Somebody keep trying to tell me I need to go test because I got a headache. I'm like, first of all, they not gonna, huh? Exactly. That was my first point.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
Hey, exit.
To throw is Allen.
Oh my God.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation that his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Hey, Haywood! 57, right. Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Slam. Shoot.
On first down, Lawrence is going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13.
Now. Go. Hey, check, Mike. Look, squeeze. Check. Lucky. Hey, Charlie. 5.
2nd and 13. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you describe that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going to go on the field, but okay, I see you.
5. 57's the mic. Watch 57. I'm going up.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Lawrence. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
On first down, Jacobs. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
80 weapon. Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
Let's go. 90 Wolf. Two times.
On 3rd down, it's Jacobs. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. Footing obviously an issue in the driving rain. This one for the win. And his kick is good. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.